All right, FedEx just came and dropped off my new Sky High package. This should be the good one. It's certainly taped up like it is. This should be the new B2 amp. A whole bunch of other goodies. Thank you, Sky High. Oh yeah, here we go. Sweet like a Danish. Now there's a monster. This is a Riot 7500, which means it's rated at 7,500 watts RMS at 0.5% total harmonic distortion at 12 volts even. Then at 14 volts, they claim it'll do 8,500 RMS. Well, I run 16 volts, and this amp is 16 volts stable. A friend of mine has one, and he clamped it for me before I bought this. He sent me the clamp picture of this amp doing 10,167 watts at only 14 volts. So if you do the math correctly, at 16 volts, this amp should do roughly 11,500 to 12,000 watts RMS, certified. Boy, I love B2. Whew. Look at you. Ah, that beautiful white heatsink. Oh yeah. Got our mono speaker output, got our power, our clip, and our protect. Got all of our adjustments. True mono block, only has a single RCA input. We get to the power side. Dual 2-watt inputs that we're gonna split into 4. So I'm gonna run 4 2-watt power and 4 2-watt ground to this beast to make sure it can get all the power so it can make all the power. But that is one pretty amp right there. She is gonna make a lot of noise here on these 18s. Oh yeah, we've been waiting for this one. So I was gonna run my 2 comp 5s strapped. And then, like I said, a friend of mine, he sent me a video and a couple pictures of his B2 Riot clamped. 14 volts doing 10,000 watts. And it's 16 volts stable. This amp fits my build perfectly. So I can take this amp, put it on 2 18s, and when I decide to go with 4 18s, all I gotta do is buy another Riot, and that's it. We got 20,000 watts right there on 4 18s. Had to get some new RCAs to go with it. Nothing but the best, of course, for a B2. So we got 18 feet of premium Sky High. These are some badass RCAs right here. I mean, there's no sense in buying RCAs past this point. It isn't gonna do anything unless you're an absolute audiophile going for the purest sound quality you can possibly get. RCAs past this point are pretty much senseless. These are about as good as they get. These are made out of, I believe it's 14 gauge OFC for each run. They're shielded 3 times over, I believe, to eliminate any possibility of interference between the signal from your head unit or your digital sound processor to the amplifier itself. But these are about as good as it gets when it comes to RCAs, for an SPL guy at least, because I mean, these are crystal clear for running signal right here. These are, I think, $42, and they're some of the best RCAs in the industry as far as I'm concerned. Sky High definitely takes that one. We got the rest of my power run that I need so I can get the 4 power and 4 grounds to this beast. We got some more speaker wire here, some nice 8 gauge OFC. I already had some of this, but I didn't know how much I had left, so you know, I want to make sure everything's nice and clean and matching for the new build. Let's see, we got these are our 450 amp A&L fuses. And these were pretty neat. I never seen these before. So to match my solid inputs for the amplifier, I got solid inputs for the speaker wires as well. Keep all the connections nice, tight, and clean. That way it looks good, as well as I know all the connections are nice and solid. And these were very reasonably priced. I think they were 15 bucks or something. Here, as you can see, they match on the large scale all 4 of my splitters to turn the 2 power and 2 grounds into 4 power inputs and 4 ground outputs. So that'll also match aesthetically very well. And yesterday, my other Sky High fuse block showed up to match with the new one again. Let's see. I don't know what's in here, so. Okay, this is the bass knob for the B2. It's a real nice bass knob. So you got your power indicator, you got your clip indicator. Really nice bass knob here. That's an all metal case. That's a real sturdy, real nice potentiometer there. Yes, it's a bass knob, but really the proper term for it, if you're into electrical, is it's a potentiometer. So you set your gain on your amp to the max level you want it, and if you turn the potentiometer to max, it only allows the gain on the amp to be played at what you have it set. And then from here, if you want to dial the bass down a little bit for different occasions, you can. Obviously, I just max mine out because, well, I'm an SPL guy. I don't turn my bass down. But it's a nice feature to have, and I get to watch the clip indicator just in case there's a problem. Well, that about does it. I guess everything else is here. Check just to make sure. All right, looks like I got some work to do then, because I got a bunch of wiring to finish up running. And I got this new B2 to put in. So we're gonna put these dual inputs to work. Get our speaker inputs hooked up here. Get this sub finished up being reconed, and we can get back to work. You know, that sub would have been reconed already had Springfield Speaker Repair decided to send my CA glue out in a timely manner, but they didn't. So I had to call Lords of Bass up and tell them I need CA glue. So that's been a 2-week process, but Lords of Bass, you know, they got it. Order shipped out. It's somewhere. I'm gonna have to track it today and see where that CA glue is. But we're gonna go get this amp hooked up here. So that's all. I just want to keep you guys updated here with the build. This is the big, you know, this was the big one I was waiting for. I couldn't wait for this amp to get here, and I'm happy to see that it showed up in good condition. It's not banged up, it's not dinged up. So it made it. Now it's time to make it in the car. So stay tuned, because we're about to get real loud. We're about to go from 4,000 RMS to about 12,000 RMS. So I appreciate you guys watching, and stay tuned, because it's about to get real loud real fast. Thanks guys, appreciate it.